Hello everyone and welcome back to Toll Free's Journey. Today is Sunday, September 6, 2020, and this is your second stimulus check and second stimulus package update. Happy Sunday! Today, I'll be answering the questions everybody wants to know, like when will you most likely receive your second stimulus check, and counting down the top 10 problems that need to be addressed in the second stimulus package. Before we get started, let's stop here. I need your help and support. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe and hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a new video. By you subscribing to my channel, it really does help support me, and I really do greatly appreciate that. And also, it's Sunday, so why not? Do a good deed and subscribe to my channel. Now we have all that out the way, let's go ahead and get into it. When will you most likely receive your second stimulus check? Here are some possible dates that the IRS could send out the first checks, based on when a bill could pass or when a unilateral executive order from Trump could occur. For reference, I also included the timeline for the now expired CARES Act. I really hope this chart is useful to you and your family for determining when you most likely will receive your second stimulus check. Now, moving right along, counting down the top 10 problems that need to be addressed in the second stimulus package. Number 10, Trump's tax cuts. Trump's payroll tax cut would be for individuals that makes less than $100,000 a year. And what this would be from August 1st to the end of the year, it would be eliminating the federal taxes that's coming out of your check, which would put more money into your pocket for you and your family without paying those federal taxes. Number 9 is a return to work $450 weekly bonus. As proposed from Senator Rob Portman from Ohio, this would encourage people to go out and look for a job that's currently on unemployment. What this would do, it'd provide $450 in addition on top of wages for anybody that was on unemployment that went out and secured a full-time job. So on top of your weekly wages that you're working for, they're saying that they would pay you an additional $450 as a bonus for going out and getting a job and getting off unemployment. Number 8, employee retention tax credit. What this would be a refundable tax credit for employers that are paying wages to employees during this pandemic. Number 7, the Payroll Protection Program. The Payroll Protection Plan provides small businesses loans that are forgivable so they can keep employees on their payroll during this pandemic. Number 6, liability protection from coronavirus lawsuits. What this does, it provides protection for employers. So that way employees cannot sue if they get sick, ill, or die during this pandemic if they're working for their employer. Basically, it protects their employer saying, hey, even if your employees get sick, your employees won't be able to sue you for negligence. That sucks. Number 5, a second stimulus check to spur spending. What this would be is a second stimulus check, and from what I'm getting, it would be based on the adjusted gross income. So based on your adjusted gross income would determine how much of a second stimulus check you would get. Right now they're saying the max would be $1,200. So based on your adjusted gross income, you have a possibility of getting up to $1,200. 4, expanded unemployment benefits for jobless people. This is an additional amount added on top of the state benefit from the federal government, much like the extra $600 which they provided earlier this year. Number 3, funding to help schools reopen safely as cases rise. This is very important because we all want our children safe as they go get their education during this pandemic. We need to make sure that our schools get the necessary PPE equipment to make sure that the students and staff and teachers and everybody stay protected. Number 2, funding for the U.S. Postal Service. Funding for the U.S. Postal Service is important because they need this to make sure that this service is operating for all Americans across the country, even people in cities to rural areas to countries to even Alaska, Anchorage, Alaska, where I was stationed in the Army. So we all need the United States Postal Service, and we need to make sure it stays funded. And number 1, an eviction moratorium. We need a new eviction moratorium to ensure families are safe from eviction and they don't have to worry about being put out on the streets, especially during this winter season and during this pandemic. The pandemic is not done. Cases are still rising. The flu season is fastly approaching. And not only that, the holiday season is coming up. And sadly, we don't want people out on the street because of this pandemic. It's not any fault of our own. If you want to be honest, my opinion, I think it's the government's fault for their lack of reaction to protect us and do what needs to be done to prevent the spread as fast as it did. 185,000 people dead. That is totally unacceptable. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Once again, I want to say thank you for watching Toll-Free's Journey. I'm Toll-Free, and if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel. As I said, it really does help me grow my channel, and I really do greatly appreciate that. Until next time, be blessed.